Hey, welcome to DIY Auto and Cycle. It's Robbie again, and I'm here again with another insert into our video collection in our channel. And you're probably wondering why I have a roll of tape on the hood of my car. That's because we're going to do the car into half on the hood and the front quarter panels. So I'm going to put a tape line down the middle of the hood on the arch, and we're going to be testing out two products. So the first one is Blacklight by Chemical Guys. This is a wax polish hybrid radiant finish. It's a wax, okay? We're going to put this on half the vehicle, well, half the front. I'm not going to do the entire vehicle, but I'm going to put this on one side of the front, show you how it's applied and how much work and effort it is. It is a little bit more difficult to work because it is a wax. It is a good paste wax. You got to really shake this thing up. The other product is the Maniac line. Now, this is a ceramic ultra speed wax. Again, it's a wax, but it has hydrophobic properties. So this has got the SiO2 in it, and you can see there when you look at it. So it's got SiO2 on it. So this should repel a lot of water and a lot of dirt, whereas I'm not expecting this to be repelling water, beating it up and displacing it off the vehicle along with any of the dirt. But we're going to try this, and we're going to do half the car with one product, half with the other product, and then we're going to come back about 5 days from now after I've driven it in the rain. It is really bad weather out here in the lower mainland, so perfect to drive behind those semi-trailers on the freeway that are kicking up all the dirt and the water and the debris off the road that's going to cover your car. And we're going to see which side of the front end looks better after 5 days. Should be interesting. I'm thinking this is going to win, but you never know, right? So we're going to take a break. I'm actually going to clean this off using the rinseless wash by P&S, just so it's on an even factor. Both sides of the car have an even start, and then we're going to go ahead and on the side closest to us, we're going to apply the Blacklight first. Okay, so back in a minute. Right, we're back here again. The car has been cleaned. Didn't think I needed to show you how to do that, but we're going to apply the Blacklight. The tape line is down the center of the car. Might not be exactly straight, but it's enough to give us a reference on what side is what. Okay, so the side closest to the camera is the side that I'm going to apply this, and we'll go from that. So let's watch that. Okay, got the applicator right here. And sometimes this doesn't want to come out. So So you want this to haze. And when it hazes, that means it's drying, it's adhering onto it. You just don't want to put the compound on and then wipe it off, because it really doesn't attach itself at a molecular level to the paint. So you're going to let it haze, and then you're going to go through it, and with a clean fiber cloth, you're going to go and actually start to buff this out. So we're going to go and do this, and we'll be right back. This has actually started to haze up. It's nice. So I'm actually going to do a 2 cloth method. So I'm going to go over it with the green one, and then I have a gray one, which is an ultra plush chamois, and I'm going to go over it with that as the final. I always do a two cloth method, one to take off, one to buff. That way I'm not putting product back on as I'm trying to clean it off. So let's start this one. Okay, so gone over, and yes, you have to use some elbow grease. Gone over it again, the Blacklight's applied, and it actually shines very well. The Chemical Guy's Blacklight product does put a beautiful shine on the car. There is no doubt about that. For me, the problem is getting the stuff. Up here in Canada, it's getting harder to get, even more so these days now. But before all that other stuff started, there was not a lot of supply coming up. So I've had to switch. It's unfortunate. So I do have half a bottle of this left, and I use it only when I need to. Again, this is not a ceramic infused product. It's just a wax. So that is this side done with the Blacklight. Now we're going to do the other side with the Maniac line ceramic ultra speed wax, which has got the SiO2 in it. With these things, you do have to shake them up quite a bit, because as they sit on the shelf, stuff starts to fall to the bottom. So you want to make sure it's well shaken. And I really recommend, whenever you're using any type of car care product, whether it be regular wax, it doesn't matter, turtle wax, McGuire's, whatever, always wear some sort of protection on your hands, like rubber gloves, especially when you're using ceramic based or graphite based products. You don't want that getting it on your hands for a prolonged period of time, because just regular hand washing might not get all of it off, and you go make your food, that transfers onto it, and you just don't want to ingest any of this. So always wear gloves. Now, as you saw on the other product, with the Blacklight, I used a microfiber pad. So easiest way to control your stuff. So with the Blacklight, I put the Blacklight onto the pad. You can do that with the Maniac, or you can spray it on and then even it out with the pad. As long as you get it evened out and you don't have any spots that don't have the product on it, you should be good. So it depends on your preference. Some people spray it straight on, they do it that way. Some people spray it directly onto the panel and then do it. Depends on what the area is. I might use a combination of both. If it's a quarter panel, I'll spray it onto this and then wipe it down on it, cross-hatching it. If it's the hood, I may spray the hood and then even it out with the microfiber pad. So let's reset the camera to the other side and we'll go ahead and apply the Maniac wax. Back at you. I just want to add one thing before we go on to the other side of the car. In my first video, I treated one of my wheels with the SiO2 and treated the tire itself. And this is now after 18 or so days of being out in the elements, driving in the rain and everything. This tires and the rim is still looking good. The other ones, yeah, you can tell they need to be cleaned now, but this is still looking nice. It's going to be easy to clean. I'm just going to have to hit it with a power water, some soapy water out of a power washer, and then a quick rinse, and then it'll look good as new. So anybody that didn't think that would work, there's the proof after 18 days of driving in dirty BC highways. That's still looking nice. Now we're on the other side of the car. I'm going to apply the ceramic ultra speed wax, and we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to take a closer look. I'll zoom in on the car, and then you can take a look at both sides, and you can see, I'll leave it up to you guys to tell me, the driver's side looks darker and shinier, or does the passenger side of the hood and look shinier? I'll leave it up to you guys, because sometimes I'm thinking that it's the old wax trick with the hard elbow grease that looks the best, but then there's days where I'm thinking this looks better. And then of course you've got the other ceramic detailers that you can use that work. So let's try it. So I'm going to apply a nice amount on here to soak the pad. And then you're going to coat it. Now I'm going to do the cross hatching. I've applied it one way, and now I'm going to apply it the other way. Okay, so now I'm going to do it on the hood. I try not to get any of this on any of my lights. If you do get it on your lights, just wipe it off. Again, with this product, you can tell if you missed a spot because you'll actually see it. You have to let this flash. Again, what does that mean? You're letting the chemical set. Okay, this has got SiO2 on it, and you'll see up here it's kind of starting to haze. Depending on the light, you'll actually see it starting to haze, and that's what you want. That's flashing. And then we'll go ahead and buff it. So we're gonna wait for because it's colder out right now, it takes longer to flash. So I'm gonna pause the video. Once it's flashed, then I'm gonna buff it. Now, time to remove the product. Again, one cloth, double-sided plushie. They're microfiber plushie, really nice and soft. And then I've got another really plushy, soft one for the final buff. Always a two-stage cloth method. It's the best way. Now I'm going to give it a buff with this one. It's always too good to look at your car in a different angle. Look around it. You'll be able to see if you got the product off. Any bits you missed, you can go touch up. And then you get ready for your final buff. Don't apply these things in direct sunlight. Always read the manufacturer's directions. Flashing times, setting times may vary depending on the temperature and the humidity. But you don't want to put this stuff in direct sunlight. It will harden on your car real fast, and then you got to use more elbow grease to get it off. Let's go ahead with the plushie. Right, that's that done. Now I'm going to focus in on the hood from a different angle. And you tell me, driver's side, passenger side, which looks shinier. And then I'm going to remove the tape. Just remember, wax, traditional wax is on the driver's side. SiO2 infused speed wax is on the passenger side. All right, looking at the car. SiO2, traditional wax. Which one do you think's better? Side number 1 or side number 2? And we'll just focus in here. See if you can tell or see a difference. What you're seeing is the reflection from the surface above my vehicle. So you're seeing the reflection of the light and the pipe and the, I guess, sound insulation up above my car. So you tell me which side, again, is better. Do you like side number 2 or side number 1? Traditional wax, speed wax with SiO2. Which one do you think looks better? And then we're going to put this car out. I'm going to take the tape off of it because I don't want to drive with tape on my car, because then I've got to take the tape off, and that will take an adhesive remover. So I want to point out that we've gotten some support from a local supplier, True North Auto Detail Supplies. Those guys have been great. I've been going there for a whole number of years now, getting the products that I use on my car. I want to say a special thanks out to them for helping us out with this, you know, explaining some things, the do's, the don'ts, and giving us tips and tricks. They were nice enough to give us a promo code. So if you use DAC10, DAC10 on their online store at checkout, you will get 10% off your purchase. Thank you very much, True North, for doing this. We're supporting you by buying our products there, and thank you for supporting us by giving us that promo code. So I'm going to come back in 5 days. I'm going to add to the end of this video and update it with the new one, or I might just post a second part. I don't know yet. But let's see what happens on it. So I want to say thank you to everybody. don't forget to click the like and subscribe. We're the little guy on the block. We just started out, so help us out. Click like and subscribe. Keep our determination up there and doing these videos for you. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.